Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Discriminating Gamer. Today we got another board game unboxing. This time it is Dead by Daylight, the board game by Level 99 Games and Behavior. Now, I guess this was a video game. I don't know anything about it. I don't play video games, but I also heard this was a Kickstarter and did really, really good as a Kickstarter, and I hear it's a really super popular video game. So that alone makes me excited. I really like to see when they take video games and they put them into board games. This one though, let's see. Death is not an escape. In Dead of Daylight, the board game, one player is going to take on the role of a brutal killer, while up to 4 survivors are going to band together and try to survive. The killer roams the trial grounds armed with savage weapons and supernatural powers, intent on hunting and sacrificing their prey to appease the mysterious entity. The survivors must repair generators to power up the exit gates and escape while thwarting the killer's plans and working together to stay alive. So the cool thing about this is it's a one versus many game, and I can tell that just by this. And some people like that. I love that. That's the kind of board games that I grew up playing, is the one versus many. I was always the one, but I'm okay with that. I always really enjoy it. So we're 3 to 5 players. Looks like, well, it's going to be light on the brain complexity, is my guess. 45 minutes to play, or is that 45 minutes per player? I don't know. If each scenario plays in 45 minutes and it's that light of a board game, that alone gets me really excited, because you don't see too many games like this you can actually get to the table and play that play relatively fast. A lot of them take a long time or a few hours to play. It just depends on really what it is. So, I am really excited to take a look at this game and see actually what all it has in it. So let's get this thing open. Let's take a look. The box is nice. That is a nice, heavy box, which I do like. Okay, so let's open it up. Okay, Dead by Daylight, the board game. Death is not an escape. That is, oh, okay. So we got a little game overview card. The survivor guide, okay, and we got your killer guide, and yeah, it's just kind of showing you a little. I mean, if that's the overview of the game and that's about all there is to it, that's not a whole lot. And yeah, all right, let's see. Take a look at the rule book real fast. That is 19 pages. That is some heavy paper for this rule book. Okay, so we got the designer's forward. We got a little component breakdown. Slide that over just a hair, see if we can get that glare out. Okay, component breakdown. Perks, game board, killers. All right, so then we're going to go into setup. And so you got set up for looks like one killer, and I'm going to guess your 4 survivors. All right. Here's your gameplay. Looks like little good diagrams for that. A lot of good diagrams. Not a lot of text, but pictures. I'm kind of thinking this is going to be a really light game just based on that. Stuff like that is really good. It helps get people into board gaming as well. And sometimes, when you're used to playing heavier board games, jumping down and playing a lighter one here and there is really good in my book. All right, so we got some game modes. So we got the Adept, the Blood Web, the Devout, and the 3 or 4 player game. Okay, all right. And there you go, and that's your rule book. That looks like a really good rule book. Okay, not going to be too complex. Looks like we actually are going to have Level 99 Games is going to have a little catalog right there. Okay, what do we have here? I'm going to guess we're going to go into some character boards. Okay. Wow, I don't know why my light is so finicky on that side today. All right, let's see. Now, like I said, I don't know any of the characters or anything in this game, so let's see what we got. So we got, whoops, off the screen. Feng Min, okay. Places for some cards. Blood points. What's on the backside? So the backside of these are going to be survivor interaction, so it's different things you can actually do. Okay. Ace Visconti. All right, so it looks like I wonder if they each have different, because yeah, these are going to be different. So every character looks like might be just a little bit different. Okay. Are those backside things going to be the same on his board as the other board? So we got chess. Yep. So it looks So it looks like this back side of this board is going to be the same on everybody's, but it looks like they're going to have different abilities, which is going to be nice. Nia Carlson. All right. These might be people that you guys... So the backs of all these are going to be the same. Dwight Fairfield. All right. Meg Thomas. Oh, her difficulty is easy. Claudette Morel. I'm sure some of you guys are going to recognize some of these people. And Jake Park. All right. This is really nice. I like that artwork on those too. Now this, I'm sure, is going to be all the bad guys that you're going to be able to play up against. Okay. All right. Let's get these guys out and take a look. Okay, so, like I said, I have no idea who the bad people are in this. Okay, the Wraith. Oh, difficulty level is going to be hard for him. All right, the Nurse. Wow, that's kind of scary looking. Nice and easy. The Hillbilly. Another easy one. Toting a chainsaw. The Bear Trap for the Trapper. Oh, that makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah, he's kind of goofy, freaky looking. The Hag. She's a hard one. The Blackened Catalyst. Yeah, I do like the fact that every one of these are a little bit different. The Doctor is going to be a little easy. Okay, that looks good. Okay, yeah, I like that. Excited about that. Well, let's take a look at some tokens. Okay, or counters. Let's open this bag up. We've got, it looks like a couple boards inside here. All right. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, so what are we going to have? These are like really shiny too. This looks like some just individual tokens. Oh, you know what? And the back sides of these all look the same, but the back sides of some, at least these ones up here, and these red ones here are going to be a little bit different too. So I'm going to guess you're going to go around. Yeah, all of these. Looks like all of them are. You're going to be going around. You're going to be trying to, probably things you discover. Okay. Looks like everything kind of pops out really nice and easy. Yeah, really nice and easy. Okay, the tokens are good. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the next board. Got some brown ones there. Yeah, these are all going to be double-sided, and these are all, looks like to be the same. Second board. Yeah, those are good. These ones here are popping out just as I'm holding onto the board. So, okay. All right. Looks like that's all we're going to have for the counters. Just not a whole lot of counters. Okay, now the board. Let's see. So the board looks like it is a double-sided board. Okay, so we got the Haven Wreckers. Whoop, that is really, really big. Let me just kind of slide it around. Okay, make everyone sick based on that. Okay. Yeah, this is really, really big case. So we got the Haven Wreckers. Okay. So it looks like you got some different areas. The Scrapyard South, the Snack Bar, Scrapyard North, Labyrinth. Okay. Flip this side over. This is the Macmillan Estate. All right. Let me just adjust the camera just a hair. I kind of really knocked it out just trying to get the board in here. Everything on this game is super shiny, so I have a lot of glares on this one. Got the back lot, which is going to be down here. Got like the shack right down over here. Okay, so it looks like some of this top is going to be the same as well. You know, it looks like you're jumping from place to place or crawling into places. Yeah, you know, just from what I saw, just kind of glancing at some stuff, this actually has a really interesting look to it. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at, you know what, let's pull this piece out because I can't get to the figures. Okay, so let's see what the figures are going to look like if the lid will come off. All right. Okay, let me zoom in just a little bit on these. Okay, so we can take a look at some of these. Oh, that looks like, yeah, that person that had the, oops, wow. Had the face all wrapped up. Man, I'm really good about getting stuff off the camera, aren't I? All right. Give you an idea what some of these figures look like. Not too bad. Not too bad. These are ones that I almost kind of want to throw some primer on them really fast and maybe just kind of do just a wash on them just to help highlight some stuff. You know, boy, I tell you, a lot of the figures these days, man, compared to, you know, what they were years back, 30 years ago or so when I was first into it. All right, these must be the characters, I'm guessing. Okay. So you got your player characters. I'm wondering if they have bases that are going to snap down. They're going to snap on these. I don't know if that helps at all. So that way it makes it a little easier to tell who's who, your player colors. Looks like something might go into his back right there. I don't know. So, yeah, all of them look like they kind of have a hole in their back. I don't know. That just might be from casting too. I have no idea. But no, the figures look really, really good. Let's see, what else do we have on here? Okay, so it looks like we're going to have probably some base pieces. Maybe these are for the bad guys or something. I don't know. But it looks like your figure is just going to fit right inside those bases. Okay, that'll be good. Anything to help tell them apart when they're on the board is always a plus. Okay, so the dice, they almost look like 16 millimeter. Good size dice. Looks like they're a little etched. All right. Actually nice and heavy. Got a good weight on them. That one's going to spin for a while, but no, these dice feel really good. Okay. I like that. All right, and let's take a look. What do we got? We have a few different decks of cards. All right, and let's see how hard these are going to be to get into. All right. They don't have any little easy opens on them, so we'll just figure out what we can do. Now, these look like they might be like your movement cards. So we got some crouch, got your sneak. Looks like you're going to do a sprint, a vault, and a wait. Okay, I don't know if everyone's just going to draw and have a hand, or if everyone's going to have one of each, and on your turn you're going to decide which one you're going to play. I don't know. So let's go ahead and throw those in there. All right. And these ones here these packs aren't as easy. They don't have an easy open on them, but that's okay. You can get into the corners of them pretty good. Okay, so it looks like, let's see, take a look at some of these cards. We got Ace in the Hole. We got Up the Ante. Dark Sense, Deja Vu. I wonder if this is like a cost to play the card. Hope, Kindred, Lightweight. So it looks like there's not seeing any duplicate cards, which is good. I mean, it's not a real big deck of cards, but I do like it when you don't have a bunch of duplicates, or if you have a whole bunch of just individual singles, because then every time you draw a card, you know it's going to be something different. It's not going to be the same thing that you have in your hand. Okay. All right. Let's see. What do we have here? Another different deck. It's kind of cool that all the different decks are a little bit different. They're all going to have the same look to them. They got the same back. Okay, first aid kit. Oh, okay, so we got some first aid kits. We got some toolboxes. So I got a broken key, firecracker, a flashlight, a few flashlights, a dull key. Okay, the one that doesn't really necessarily want to open what you want. The skeleton key, the map, the rainbow map, and the Commodious toolbox. Okay. Not really sure why the naming. I'm sure it has some symbolism to the game itself. I don't know. All right, and the last pack, let's see. These are a little bit different. Red. Okay, so let's see. Let's take a look at the monsters. Spies from the Shadow, Thrill the Hunt. Okay. So it looks like another deck that's going to be nothing but just a bunch of different ones. Kind of move my thumb out of the way a little bit. So not a lot of just like actual artwork on these. It's kind of more like the icon-y artwork. The Bloodhound Predator, but that's okay as well. That's okay. All right, let's back this all back out a little bit. And there you have your cards. And that looks like that's everything that we actually have that comes in this game. There doesn't look like there's a super ton, but it looks like there's enough to get you going. Play the adventures. I don't know. I hope it plays really close to the video game. Like I said, if the video game's been really popular, then I'd kind of like to see it be like that. When people really get into a video game and then a board game comes out, as long as they can match pretty good, I know that really helps. A lot of people like to see that. Just kind of throw this here. I'm guessing each one of these pockets right here is going to be for all the different tokens. So you can probably just put all the tokens in there and set that beside your game board when you're playing. All right. Okay, so we got the tokens there. It's interesting. I wasn't really, kind of curious to see how missions play. I don't remember seeing anything that actually had anything to do with missions. But I don't know. I actually did see the back of all of these is going to be the same too, but I'm curious to see how this is going to play. Like I said, I really like games that are one versus many. I've played them for years. And I think they're a whole lot of fun. But everything goes back in the box nicely. I'll get all those other boards punched. Everything is going to fit down. That lid's going to go down tight. And there you go. That is Dead by Daylight, the board game by Level 99 Games and Behavior. Hey, let me know in the comments if you've played this game, if you know anything about the video game, what you think about it. You want to see more of the videos like this? Let us know what your thoughts. But anyways, I appreciate everyone hanging around, and thanks for watching.
Because of budget cutbacks, the Earth Star Alliance has only given us one escape pod.